What's up, Say Less Lifestyle family? Please leave a like down below, subscribe, comment, share. Go follow me on all platforms at Say Less Trent. Go follow my clothing brand at Say Less Lifestyle, and go hit up my business partner at Say Less Ed. As you can tell by the title of this video, I will be going over, this is a quick little video for y'all just to inform y'all on how to get a store inside of the mall, your local mall, whatever the situation may be. I'm just going to be getting into it quick, giving you guys a few details on how to get a store for your clothing brand or your brand or whatever you may be selling. Make sure whatever you're selling is providing value and having an impact on others, and make sure it's something that people need, or if they want it, just make sure you give them a good reason to want it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you have your clothing brand, you have your brand, you have your product, but you just started out, or maybe you may be a couple months in, whatever the situation may be, it does not matter. I would definitely say get an in-person location. Oh, well, online is good, it helps you getting into it, but an in-person location is going to show you how much your brand or your business is really that impactful or that valuable. Obviously, it depends the type of social proof you have, the type of presence you have on social media, and whether people know who you are, but it really does not matter, because once you get your brand inside the mall, more people will see it, which people will be able to look at what's going on and actually see your brand and see what you have to offer them that can possibly, and it should be, helping them in life. So with that being said, so number one, the first step to getting a store in the mall is to look online and look up your local mall's phone number on Google, leasing office number. If they don't have that, then just look up local mall phone number, and then, for example, just go ahead and call that number, whatever number you see, and it should be a voice memo prompting you to be headed to the leasing office in some way. So you need to talk to the leasing office in order to get a spot inside the mall. So with that being said, after you call the leasing office, you ask to speak to the general manager, or just say you're inquiring about seeing the availability on either a kiosk or an in-store location. If you just started your brand, I recommend you to go for the kiosk location. One, because you don't have to have that many people operate it. You can really operate it all by yourself. And a kiosk, it doesn't do as good as the in-store location, but it will, bring you results and a return on your investment, ROI. So just make sure you're always having a return on your investment, regardless of what it may be. But that's later down the line. So after you talk to the leasing office and ask to speak to the general manager, just say you're inquiring about availability on kiosk or in-store locations inside of the mall. Now, the price can range anywhere from $500 a month and to about $7,000 a month, whether it be an in-store location, whether it be a kiosk, or whatever the situation may be. Now, it also depends the mall and what type of traffic they're bringing inside of the mall. So make sure also have the right accurate information and right accurate knowledge about the location around you, and whether it brings the right audience inside of that mall in order for you to get the results that you are looking for. So now, with taking that all into account, now that you know that who your target audience is around that local area, and in all honesty, it is a mall, man. They're coming in there to shop regardless. They're coming in there with money in their pocket. So with that being said, it comes down to willpower and human will, especially if you have a kiosk, to provide that value in order to get that money out of the customer's pocket and get that conversion rate up. So with that being said, now that you know the local mall area, what type of people are coming in there to shop regardless. But now that you know what the rent is after you talk to the leasing office, now that you know a little bit about it, maybe you took a tour, definitely ask to meet up with the general manager. Definitely ask to get an in-person little tour if you don't know the mall, or just go there yourself and look around and just get a good idea of what the place looks like, what type of environment is it. Just definitely, do those things and be aware and have that accurate knowledge of what you're about to get yourself into, so you're not wasting money. So that second step is to get your store inside the mall. Meet up with the general manager or schedule a call where you can, like I said, tour around there, and like I said, even go yourself. So after that second step is done, the third step is to, from there, once you know the rent, once you have that information, tell them, obviously you have to explain to the general manager that you are providing value to him by him having you in that store, or her, whoever it may be, providing that value. In any business situation, you have to be providing value. So with that being said, make what you say to him, plan whatever the situation may be. Plan what you're going to say to the general manager. Whatever. Have a plan already down in your mind when you're going about the situation to really get inside the mall. And I specifically say the mall because people are already going there to buy. If you have an individual location, maybe it might be less of a strain, but you're going to, run into some issues if you're not already established. You know what I'm saying? People are going to have to know you and already know where you are. You know what I'm saying? So prefer or recommend anybody who has a brand or a business to sell that product, or try to get in the local mall in that area and then just expand from there. Because if you have 10 locations, they're making $1,000 a month. That's $10,000. Yes, might be the upkeep for them might be $5,000, so you're making $5K profit. If you can go full time off of your brand or business and live off of it full time and it's taking care of you, you are being successful in what you're in your craft, for sure. If you're getting better every day, you're becoming successful every day. If you're getting better every day, you're becoming more successful. You're a success already. So with that being said, the third step to get your store in the mall, once you have accumulated all the information, is just from there, make sure you have that return on your investment. Make sure that you build that relationship with that mall general manager. It's about building a relationship. So with that being said, have your product, have a definite way you're gonna go about acquiring customers, and then just making sure your conversion rate is good when you acquire those customers, as in the in-person location is gonna be able to allow you to relate with that customer and show that customer, not sell the product to them, but just let them know that what you have is valuable to them. So with that being said, the first step to get your store in the mall is call your local mall leasing office and talk to a general manager and inquire about availability inside the mall. Step 2 is to meet up with the general manager and go tour the mall in your area, or whatever mall you call, and know the type of customers they are bringing in. 1, 2, and the rent and things of that sort, and the major details. And also to provide that value to the general manager, to know he knows that it will benefit him by having you inside of his mall. So with that being said, the third one is, there we go, take action, execute. So by executing, you are just finishing what you have started. Finish your breakfast. Say less, do more. Hey, that's the 3 steps I got with getting a store in the mall. And then from there, once you get in one mall, and then once you start applying to other malls, they're going to accept you like that, because you have gotten your foot in the door. And it's about getting your foot in the door. So let's say less and do more. If you have a brand or a business and you're really looking to grow, I would say get a local spot. Get a local spot inside of the mall, whether it be a cart kiosk or whether it be an in-store location. And remember, always to have that income higher than your expenses. Let's continue saying less and do more. Go subscribe down below. Let me know if I should keep making videos of just giving y'all straight information about how to have a successful business and a 6-figure brand. I am a 6-figure CEO, and I have the results to help you guys. So by saying that, I want to continue to help you. So go ahead, like down below, and I appreciate all y'all. We all gonna be running it up like this soon, so let's stay focused. Year to date, so I got the results. I'm just letting you guys know and trying to help y'all, because I want to see everybody win. So now let's do more. Subscribe, like down below, do all that good YouTube stuff for me. Hey, I appreciate all of y'all, and let's do more. Catch me around, say less.
Hot.
Fuck you should say I'm the best.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
catch niggas say stress. Told him to give it a rest. I already know I'm the best.
I'm on flex with my twin. I'm richer than him and him. I got them racks, but I got a bands.
I got on track cause I got a win. Never get drunk at the bottle again. The days I was broke, I've been trying to forget.
Balls go hard like a lottery pick. Damn. That beat is crazy. Go. Hey. Yeah.
Catch me rockin' Balenci.
Look, nigga, your fucking on empty.
Catch me around, say less.
Fuck you say I'm the best. Drunk ass niggas say stress.
Yeah.
Give it a rest.
I already know the best. Hey.
Flex.
With my twin, I am.
I'm richer than him and him. I got them racks, but I got a bands.
I got on track cause I got a win. Never get drunk at the bottle
Bottle again, the days I've been drunk, I've been trying to forget.
Ball so hot like a lottery pick.
Feel like I'm going.
That shit hard, Taylor fam. That joint hard. You can't lie. I don't even rap though. I told y'all I don't rap, bro. This is joking around. I need some stuff to do. I've been being bored lately. You feel me? Hey,
Jordans, wait.
Never be up in the birds.
you little nigga be nerds.
Riff.
Iceberg. I don't shit with motherfucking dirt.